Since our last race with Louisville, we went through a 3-week phase of training. The first week, we did a ton of race work, ton of volume, really kind of put the kids through the ringer and just tried to, probably the easiest way to think about it is you're cramming for a final exam. We just did a lot of work, race work to try and prepare them. Then we cut back a lot as we went through final exams. And now this past week, we've really been just refining our race plan. I mean, not too much work, cut back on the volume a lot, but it's just all very specific race preparation, so that way when we're sitting there on the race course, you don't even have to think about what you're supposed to do, you just do it. MVPs this year, we had 2 of them. I mean, it's supposed to be the most valuable player. Number one, our sport, I'm not a big fanatic of sort of singling people out, but there are always those people who do rise to the top and are the best. And this year we actually had 2, and that was Shifumi Terasaka, who's a junior, and then Asia Zero, who is a freshman. And the 2 of them are, you couldn't have picked better MVPs. One, they're like best friends, twins, they do everything together and always have fun doing it. 2, they're ultra competitive. I just have a lot of memories of them sitting on the rowing machine together through the winter, doing piece after every one of them, looking at each other's scores and seeing if they beat each other and pushing each other. I mean, they pushed each other both unbelievably hard, and at the same time had a ton of fun doing it. And I think that's been very contagious on our team. So everybody is starting to pick up on, okay, it's okay to be competitive. It's okay to work really, really hard and have fun doing it. So I mean, there are MVPs, and I think we would not be having the season we are if it weren't for those 2, and that's why they are. Our team is more confident than it's ever been, and the confidence has really come through the results. We've had a great season, a lot of races where either 1, we've won, or 2, if we haven't won, we've been really right on the heels of crews that are nationally ranked. And at the beginning of the year when we talked about the goals for the year, I think one of the hardest things the team was having was sort of embracing them because, and they kind of said it, we need to see the results. Well, now they've seen the results, and they are starting to get confident in their ability, and confident in the fact that, you know, we can go down the course really fast. Now, is it fast enough to beat everybody in the Big Ten? Well, we find that out on Sunday. But they're not going in scared. They're not going in nervous of, oh, we're not as good as them. They're going in hungry, and they're going in very excited, looking to try and do as best we can. To be successful, we have to do exactly what I just said. We have to have our race. I think the Big Ten this year is probably a tighter pack, especially in the varsity and second varsity 8s, a tighter pack than it's ever been in its history. Number 1 seed Ohio State, all the way down to Iowa, who's the number 7 seed. There's not much between those crews, and we're in the middle along with 5 other crews. And so you can look at the race results throughout the course of the year. There's a lot of crossover. You know, we've beaten crews who've beaten the Wisconsins and Michigans, and Michigan has beaten us. And so I think you can sit there and sort of make arguments that everybody could beat everybody else. And so what it means very simply for all the crews is whoever has their race on that day is going to win. And so that's what we're looking to do. I mean, if we have our race and we don't win, we just weren't as good. But I think we have to plan to, we don't have to do anything special. We just have to row the way we can and go as fast as we can.